Thank you for stopping by. Remain blessed. So, if you are interested in learning how to sew or make a cover placket like the picture you see at the top of this video, watch this video to the end. Now, I've gone ahead to draft out my basic bodies without any allowance added as the placket allowance. As you can see, I just cut out the neckline. Okay, now I brought in the pieces of fabric we'll be using for this simple tip. All right, and I placed my basic pattern that I drafted on it. Please, you can do this on your fabric. I'm using pattern just for the sake of this video to make it more clearer. Now, normally this point is supposed to be on fold, right? And that is the reason why I'm having two different pieces of fabric here. All right, one is longer than one because of the style we are making, the pattern of shirts we are making. All right, so the difference between the two fabric is this: the shorter one is 2 inches while the bigger one is 5 to 5.5 inches. Please note, this can be adjusted to any length you want. You can add any allowance you want depending on the size of plackets you want or you are making. All right, so this shorter one, you fold 1/2 inch in and then you fold 1 inch or 1.5 inch depending on the allowance you added. All right, this will be where you attach your button. Okay, the side where you attach your button. All right, you just fold it the normal way we used to do it, 1/2 inch in, then 1 inch. All right, over to the main video. Now, this is the bigger one, the one with 5 to 5.5 inches allowance on the placket side, right? Now, I'm placing the pattern on it again, just for you to see and understand it more. Now, I'm going to mark the 5.5 inches allowance, right? Just to indicate the starting point, so that I won't exceed that while sewing. Okay, now I'm going in with 1.5 inch. All right, 1.5 inch, 1.5 inch from the center from the center side, right? I'm marking 1.5 inch, 1.5 inch, 1.5 inch. That's the difference between each of them is just 1.5 inch, and the remaining 1/2 inch left is inside. You can just see the way I'm marking mine. Just go ahead and do yours that way. Okay, so I'm extending the 1.5 inch, 1.5 inch all through from the top, from the neckline side to the hem of the top, just so I will get a straight line. All right, now I've gone ahead to connect the lines, and then the pattern is on it as well, just for you to see how I did it. I had notched them. You can see just a tiny notch. Please do not use permanent marker on your dress, on your cloth, or whatever you are making. You can use chalk or erasable marker, or just give it a tiny notch, just as I did. Now let's fold. You fold the first 1.5 inch on top of the second one. You can see the one folding. Just pay close attention to the video. You fold it again, the second 1.5 inch. You fold it to meet the 1/2 inch line. You can see what I'm doing. You can see the pattern paper where it is, and then you can see the fabric I folded. Now, after folding, just sew on the middle of the folded part. You can see what I'm doing. You can see what I'm doing. Just watch it closely and learn. Thank you. Let's continue. Just sew on the middle of it. All right, now let me go and sew, and then I will show you. Now I was not sewing it here. Okay, just see the way it's looking. All right, that's the middle line, the stitch. You can see the stitch at the middle. My marker wasn't straight initially. All right, okay, so this is it. This is it. You fold it this way. Okay, and this is it. This is it. This is it. Now let me bring in the other one. Let me bring the other part, the button side. All right, this is it. I folded it just the way we used to fold it, the normal way, half inch in and then 1 inch. Now you place it this way, you can see it. All right, now you put your you put your button on the other side and then your buttonhole on this one that has cover. That's it. All right, let me fix the button and show you. All right, I was done fixing the button. Okay, I use the press button, okay, the straps, the rubber press button for the sake of the video. Okay, this is it. Now let's button it. Okay, okay, you can see it. This is how the back of it should look, and this is the front. All right, now you cover it. Okay, this is just it. Now go ahead, join your shoulders and fix maybe collar or whatever you are doing with the neckline. All right, please, if this video was helpful, please like, comment, share and follow me for more sewing tips. Thank you.